Hey guys, it's Ryan. Gonna be casting another game today. Gonna do a little something different. Usually I've been focusing on just pub games, hovering around 2 to 3K MMR games, but gonna do a game from the H Cup. This is Vici Gaming versus Invictus Gaming. Game 2. I think it was just a group stage. But yeah, let's just get to it, I guess. So Vici Gaming here. We've got Shadow Fiend or Ori playing the Shadow Fiend. HYM playing Monkey King, Chuan on the Rubik, the off lane Omni Knight on Yang, and it'll be the Vengeful Spirit End playing that one. Here we go for Invictus. We got XSS on Magnus in the off lane. We got the roaming Boboka, OP Storm Spirit mid, and it's gonna be Burning on Juggernaut and Q on Lion. So nobody smoked up or anything yet. Doesn't seem like we're going to have too much going on. Maybe XSS trying to contest this rune here, but might have a decent time. He's got the Poor Man Shield against Chuan and Vengeful Spirit, Venge only does 50 damage, right click, level 1. Chuan's sitting at 49, so that Poor Man Shield, but looks like he's just going to scout it out, see what they got going on there. Boboka got some wards. Looks like the real thing's going to be up top with Monkey King here and Yang trying to contest this rune. It's going to be HYM getting a couple right clicks here on Burning, getting those Jingu Mastery, getting those stacks up early. Still got 10 seconds till the bell. It looks like they're going to leave him alone and let them take the rune here. So it's going to be 3 runes for VG and only OP getting the single rune for Invictus. Now, if you're Invictus Gaming, obviously the Storm Spirit here, OP, he's going to want to try to deny as much farm from Ori as possible. Probably going to see Boboka roaming in a lot to try to make sure he doesn't get those last hits and get all those souls as fast as OP gets his salve delivered nice and early. It looks like Boboka might just stay in lane. This nice tri-lane here. Repel coming out from the from Yang. Has to spec at level 1 instead of Purify. Spin coming out from Burning, but the body blocks by Yang doing a nice job there. But now he's in trouble. Has to eat the tango. Right click's coming in from Boboka and Lion. And the right click, the first blood's going to go to Burning on Juggernaut here. HYM will be able to walk out of it, but... So nice job. Yang had a nice body block there to keep HYM alive, but ended up costing his own life there. OP doing a nice job here, keeping Ori at only 2 last hits. No denies, and picks up another one there, but... So he's level 2, he's almost at his boots. XSS over here, just trying to get a couple levels. He just hit level 2 now, so he's got Skewer and he's got the Shockwave. Mess with Chuan's pull here. But this right here is the real matchup we're going to be paying attention to. Ori and OP. Comes down so often how your laning phase goes in the mid. I mean, if you're a safe laner, not saying that laning's not important at all, but a lot of times like a Juggernaut, even if he has a poor laning phase, he can come back later on, gets that free farm, and he's able to get the items he needs. But mid lane sometimes it's a lot harder. I mean, they don't flash farm as much. Usually your mid laners don't have a good wave clear as often. I mean, Shadow Fiend obviously does. Storm Spirit does as well with the Remnants once they get a couple more levels. But, I mean, Juggernaut can spin at level 2 or 3 and take out the entire creep wave, I believe. So, oh, get the lift from Chuan. But just going to be able to break the trees. Wave of Terror coming in from End. Just messing with the XSS. Still no real roaming coming in from HYM or Boboka here. I'm surprised to see that neither of them are going to try to help out their mid laner. I guess it's just so important for Yang to make sure he gets his levels on this off-lane Omni Knight. So XSS taking a little too much damage, out of mana. He's going to go home. He's already used the shrine, so... HYM does still have 2 more. Oh, the spin coming in from Burning, but the right clicks from HYM might be enough, but the spin actually from Burning will take down Yang on that Omni Knight. Thought HYM was going to be able to do a little more damage to Burning. He had 2 more right clicks from the Jingu, but it's only level 1. Doesn't do quite enough lifesteal or damage. Now it's Burning, getting a nice crit there on HYM. Has to use another Tango, so he's down to just a stick. Might now see Bobica roaming around. I mean, he's still level 2. They want Burning to get levels, so they don't want to be, you know, sitting in this tri lane as much. But obviously, you want him to really get his farm. OP's doing a nice job here. He's sitting at 23 and 7, outdoing Shadow Fiend, who has to move over to the jungle, get a camp there. OP gets a double damage rune with that bottle, so Bobica stealing the rune, and he might make his way mid. OP probably pinging out that he's got a double damage rune, and might try to go on Ori here. Do have that sentry, but it's about to expire, so. But meanwhile, here comes HYM on the other side. Let's see who strikes first and who strikes harder. Chuan trying to help out too. Trying to set something up. Very passive still. OP. Triggers his double damage rune. Very passive as both teams wait for the opportune moment here. HYM coming in on OP now. He gets a stun off, but it's still level 1. Doesn't do a lot of time, but OP will just get blown up. The lift coming in from Chuan and Ori, just those raises do so much damage. I mean, he's already level 3 raises, so he'll get rid of that. Bobica just couldn't do anything. XSS is doing a nice job. He's level 4. He did have to go back, but he's got the poor man's shield. He's got the boots. He's going to make his way towards mana boots and end here. Level 5. Once Chuan's been roaming around a little bit and stacking, doing a nice job there. So, be the core Venge, which I think I prefer over the support Venge. I mean, I know you can kind of turn into more of a core if you start support, but I don't know. I just really enjoy seeing the core Vengeful Spirits. Q still level 3. He might be in a pickle here as HYM gets a right click off on him. Yang's chasing him down too. He does have 1 point in Balanced Strike, but they're just going to leave him alone. Oh, but he wants more. Bobica's here too. Gonna break his invis. Down comes the smoke screen, and Burning's here too. He's got spin, level 2. First hit crit. Balanced Strike will connect, but Bobica with the blink strike. Yang doing a nice job body blocking here. And now Bobica's the one in trouble. Throws down the smoke screen. That's 4 hits in Jingu, but oh, here comes OP, and he'll just pick up an easy kill. Just zips right in as he hits level 6 and picks up an invis rune. Ori had to rotate bottom. He's trying to pick up some more farm there as, like I said, OP's doing a nice job. Top of the last hits board. Got 11 denies too on Shadow Fiend, so Burning should be okay here. He's got his healing ward a little longer as it expires now, but still got the salve. And Yang obviously has to be close enough, but here's HYM sitting in the trees. Burning doesn't have any of his supports nearby, but he pops that salve. He'll make sure that he's nice and healthy for the next go about. XXS level 6 doesn't pick up RP yet. Wants to get more points at Shockwave so he can farm a little faster. Burning shortly gonna hit 6, and I'm sure we'll see an Omni Slash coming out fairly quickly. But it looks like we've got a smoke rotation here. Chuan and an HYM making a rotation here this off lane, and Yang taking some last hits under tower, doing a nice job there. They scan, but will not hit anything. IG knows something's going on. They do a scan of their own at their shrine. Notice no one's coming. They don't see anyone on the map. So they gotta know something's going on here. And N's gonna break the smoke. He's gonna start right clicking under tower. Throws out the Wave of Terror just to try to connect online, but oh! 1 second here. Sorry about that. Oh god. Oh god, the cast.
Take it, take
I'm casting. I'm casting.
Just take it.
Stop.
It's fine. I'm
It's
just
not.
feeding you. Are you actually playing?
No, I'm casting.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What are you casting?
It's a professional game.
Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Ryan's 2 watchers.
Alright, Boboka. Gonna try to set up the smoke screen as Q comes back and Burning picking up some more last hits in the jungle. Yang rotates bottom, try to put an end to this XSS, who's free farming now after Venge moved up top. Still no RP yet. He's level 7, but maxing out that shockwave. There's a lot of damage at level 4 there. 300 damage. He's empowering himself, making sure he gets those last hits. HYM sitting in the trees. He sees Burning, he sees Q, and here comes Chuan. And even Shadow Fiend's making its way up, and the first stun's coming out online. Here comes a Boundless Strike, and it'll be Boboka just barely getting out, but then the swap comes in, and it will be Boboka falling first. Nice job. Here comes Ori, though. He's chasing Q. No, back off. And N's going to try to put some damage on this tower here, but XXS get TPing in. He's got RP now as he hits level 8. HYM backing off as well. Making sure he keeps vision, though. It's going to be Burning, rotating towards the middle lane again. Try to get more farm. It's level 6, so we haven't seen the Omni Slash quite yet, but with Chuan TPing in, this might be the first target. Boboka still level 5. Oh, looks like we got a big fight here. HYM getting the Boundless Strike here on Burning. He'll have to spin away, and he's just going to spin and TP out. OP zipping out as well, and no real altercation there. So he saw the Burning saw the TP coming in, and he wanted no part of that. Boboka going to harass End a little bit here, make sure he doesn't get too much damage here on this tower. So we're going to start seeing some heroes hitting level 10. Our mid laners here, OP and Ori. We'll see what they pick up for talents. OP pops his Invis rune, so see if they try to make a move here on HYM. He's still level 5. Hasn't hit 6 yet, so he doesn't have the Wukong's command, and he'll cancel his TP. XXS gonna be pushing lane here. HYM doesn't know that OP's there, but he will sit under tower now and break the Invis. Gets the clarity brought out to him. He has Wukong's command also, but looks like this tier 1's gonna fall. Oh, but Ori's here, End's here as well. He gets a swap off on XXS, but he'll skewer away. The stun coming in from Venge. Ori gonna try to get those raises in and the right clicks. RP coming out, but only hits Venge. Venge stunned up. Wukong's command drops down. Will not be able to connect with XXS, and he'll be able to just barely get away. So the first Monkey King ult is down. Doesn't connect with anything, but now looks like VG will be able to take the first tier 1 of the game. Oh, I'm sorry. Second tier 1 of the game. TP coming in from Burning now. VG will back off. OP hits level 10. Picks up the 3 mana regen talent. Boboka doing a nice job rotating around and picking up the Radiant runes here. Taking that away from VG. So, XSS gonna TP in. Doesn't have RP. He's still another, 1,000 away from Blink Dagger. So I'm sure by the time he's got RP up next, should be a little closer. We might hold off until he gets that Blink Dagger. We got VG sitting as 5, trying to take this tier 1 mid. It's only Burning and XSS really here. Q's coming in. And Boboka making his presence unknown, and it'll be an easy tier 1 to fall. No need to defend that. I mean, they do give up the division, but no need to die over that tier 1 there. OP doing a nice job. I mean, he's trying to finish off his wand there. But then we'll see him finishing off the Bloodstone shortly. He's got the point booster already. Obviously the Arcane and his boots. Oh, Q in some trouble, but VG will just back off. They don't have the vision. They don't know who's there. No vision of Q or burning, so smart to back off just in case. It'll be end. We'll deny the mid tower, so. 1 T1 left for each team. Looks like VG is going to try to push this tier 1 as they're pinging it out. Bulbica, keeping sight of Yang, waiting for his teammates to come. Q on his way. Burning might try to make his way with the lane. His double damage rune finishes up. It's got the Yasha, so we're going to see Meta Style coming out soon enough. And up top, HYM falls, or kills, sorry, XSS. Nice 3-man rotation there. Looks like Yang's the target here for Bulbica and company. And there it is. Here comes the smoke cloud. The stun coming out from Lion. Omnislash going down, and it'll be Bulbica picking up the last hit. So, offlaner for offlaner there. It's a nice job. Rotations from each team. But IG doesn't have the creep wave with them, so they won't be able to really make much off that to take the tier 2 there. It's going to be Vici Gaming trying to take Roshan now. First one of the game. I believe it'll be End picking it up, but it might be Ori instead. HYM keeping vision of that shrine. Any TP's coming in. And looks like Invictus Gaming knows what's going on now. Riki's TPing in, and they should be able to put an end to it. XSS gets swapped in, but if he can RP, if he can get in there, Guardian Angel come down, XSS falls before that. Wukong's command is down. So far, only XSS has fallen, and now Bulbica picks up the kill on HYM. Q has to get out of there, and OP, no mana, gets stunned up. He's got to hit the shrine, but he might not be able to reach it, and it's the right click coming in from Yang. Q trying to stay alive, gets a stun on 2. Burning's here, has spin. Oh, it looks like Q will fall. He gets stunned up again, and Ori now picking up the kill. And they should be able to go back to Roche. Not a lot that IG could do. Burning would be able to spin, but still too many heroes. Big gold swing going the way of Shadow Fiend and Omni Knight here. Good 25, 50 XP exchange. It's a nice job. The wards here and HYM sitting in the trees did a nice job scouting out everything going on, and fighting that Wukong's command is so hard to do, especially when XSS doesn't even get the RP off, dies beforehand. So Ori will pick up the Aegis, and they'll look to take an objective now. As all 5 VG heroes make their way towards the tier 2 mid. They've got that sentry down to see if Bulbica is going to be swinging around, and the swap coming down. Q, he will get destroyed. Ori with the raises and the right clicks just does so much damage against a squishy little support like Lion. Looks like they will go uncontested here. XSS throwing out some shockwaves, but other than that, there's not going to be a whole lot. And there we see a tier 2 falling. Burning, trying to take a tier 1, but as tier 2 falls, TPs come in. He'll have to back off as well. OP and Bulbica here. It's only Chuan. They do have the vision of him, that ward, and OP's gets in. The dust the smoke popping from Bulbica, and that'll be an easy kill for OP there. Ori TPing in now. He has Aegis. HYM. They don't have vision of Bulbica, and Storm Spirit's able to TP out. He's got his Bloodstone now. Yeah, Q sitting at 760 health. Those raises coming in from Ori. I mean, 325 damage, and the right clicks as well. Another 182 or 172, whatever it was. Just blows him up so fast. They get the swap and the stun, and he's blown up. Burning almost has the ultimate orb complete, about 300 away. Level 11 picks up the health talent. No, they're having a little harder time here. I would say so far Vici Gaming's winning this, but it's mostly based on towers. Obviously the kills 8 to 6, but looks like Vici Gaming now are gonna try to finish off that last tier 1 as Bulbica and XSS take a tier 1 of their own. There'll be no TPs yet from either side. Fortify coming in, tier 1 falling, and it looks like IG is going to try to push another tier 2 here, at least force some TPs back, but they'll easily take a tier 1 of their own, and looks like it's going to be a little bit of a race here to see who can take a tier 2 faster. Still no TPs from either team. 4 to 5 coming out now for the Radiant. HYM scouting ahead, making sure no TPs come in. OP here is pushing mid too, so oh, looks like they're even going to go for tier 3s. Try to really force something back. Another tier 2 falls, and now we're finally starting to get TPs back. Bobica, everybody's coming back now. They don't want to lose a tier 3 here, and they know that Ori and Venge can just do so much against these towers. Wave of Terror coming in, and looking for swap. Repelled up. Doesn't find anyone. Oh, XSS might be in some trouble. He's going to fall again before he can get the RP off. And also going to fall from the swap. Burning, picking up the kill on that one. Hard to fight in that Wukong's command. Q already so low on damage. Ori, though, smoked up and silenced. Same with Yang. They're gonna back out of that. So, a 1-for-1. It was the Venge for the Magnus, so might go a little bit in the favor of Invictus Gaming. Yeah, just barely in gold. XP was going towards Vici, but nice job holding the high ground. But Ori just does so much damage. Just right clicks, taking the tower down. 3/4, a little more. Aegis should be expiring shortly. I believe it's got another minute or so on that, so you know, he's got his Dragon Knights, he's got a Yasha. Sure, we'll see Manta coming out next, that is. XSS just really needs to get these blink RPs off. He keeps getting stunned up too fast or swapped out and then stunned. And the teamfights really aren't going the way that Invictus Gaming want it to go right now. It's having a real hard time. OP's doing a nice job farming, and same with Burning, but oh, stun coming in on Q, and he might fall fast. But now it looks like Ori's in trouble. He still has Aegis for a little bit longer as he finishes up S and Y, that is, instead of Manta. GA coming out. Won't be enough to save Ori, but he has that Aegis, so he's okay. The skewer back on Ori, and the RP on one, but the Venge with the swap, saving Ori's life, but Bobica's going right on him, and he gets the ult off. And now it's Yang in trouble, but the Purify going to be enough to take out Burning. OP has to get out, doesn't have a ton of mana, going to try to finish off End, and Bobica will pick up that one. So all assists, but it's a nice job there. Yang's just going to try to TP out, and he'll be able to do so with the Repel. And same with Ori, so HYM doing a nice job in the trees. So. Another good defense from the high ground. Didn't take any damage on that tier 3, and had Ori not had Aegis, he would have fallen as well, so that would have been a big kill, but luckily he still had Aegis for a little while longer. And a nice swap by End to save Ori's life. Initially, that is. Starting to feel bad for Q. I mean, he's sitting there 0-3, but these fights just gets blown up so fast at the beginning of them. Same with the XSS. I mean, they're their two big targets. They don't want to get the team stun from Earth Spike or obviously RP. But nice job by Vici Gaming taking those out. So we're going to see a Blink Dagger coming in on Chuan fairly shortly, just to get to the side shop. HYM poisoning himself to give the vision. Try to maybe take a tier 2 here. But it's going to be OP down low with XSS. Going to try to take out this tier 2 here. Still no TPs coming in. There might be another trade just like we saw earlier. Just opposite lanes this time. IG's been doing a nice job. They were down on towers, but now, I mean, they are trading, which isn't ideal, but at least they're not going down on towers. HYM and Ori going to TP back as Burning, Bobica, and XSS make their way mid. OP sticking around a little bit, trying to pick up a little bit of farm maybe in the jungle, but with no camps left, they're going to head home, it looks. So another tower for tower. No kills. So Ori's got the S and Y. He's going to start going BKB now. He doesn't want to get stunned up and killed like he was after the RP and everything. So now he doesn't have Aegis, obviously. That's not going to be up for a couple more minutes. Roshan, that is. We're going to see Burning hitting level 15 shortly. That'll give him either the attack speed or armor talent. And He's got the defusals. He's got the Yasha. He's pretty close to Blink Dagger as he's taking some creeps here in the lane. So once he gets that, it'll be a little more mobile. Won't have to really worry too much about Wukong's command as he can blink around it. You can spin through the stuns from end. And just being more mobile will really help him in these team fights. Looks like we're going to see maybe a smoke here. So, Chuan gets a little forward warding out first before anything happens. They're just going to push up. Looks like no engagement there. OP sitting back. He's almost got his Orchid. 300 gold away. Burning in XSS pushing out this top lane, so Vici Gaming's gonna have to back up and make sure this gets pushed out. Burning TPing out. XSS still in there, but just waiting a little bit longer. Ori's almost got his BKB now. They're probably waiting the team fight until he's got that. They don't want to lose him right now. He's top of the net worth chart. He's doing a nice job. Invictus Gaming has a little bit of a net worth lead. Only 3,000 though. Not too much, and they've also got the XP gain. You know, after these nice defenses they've held at this tier 3 here, it's helping them immensely in those charts. And HYM trying to steal some last hits, but Boundless Strike just not quite long enough to connect. OP hits level 18, so he's got the level 3. Zip, HYM picking up a kill here. The rest of his team on XSS, who I thought had TP'd out after him and Burning were pushing out lane, but might have just stayed a little too greedy there. So he's down for 40 seconds. And Roshan should be coming up fairly shortly. VG making sure to keep an eye on that, about 10 seconds. And they're going to ping it out. And Roshan is up. Both teams seem to know once pings come out. They got this nice sentry ward here again, and this observer ward, seeing anybody coming in, anybody TPing in. HYM staying on the trees to get the extra vision. It looks like it'll be an uncontested Roche here with Vici Gaming. So Ori picks that one up, and that'll last about 30 minutes or so, and 30-50. OP, although they are in a more defensive position in this game, doing a nice job farming up the enemy jungle, so at least they got something while Vici Gaming was taking Roche, but needs to get out now as Vici moves back in. So Ori working on that butterfly next. Be a little tricky when he gets that, hard to hit him, and he's going to be hitting fast. Burning still level 16. We were 26 minutes in. He didn't have a lot of solo lane time. HYM trying to connect on the Boundless Strike, but Burning will spin away, get the Haste Rune as well, and make his way top with Boboka and XSS. A smoke up, all 5 from Vici Gaming, heading mid. Looks like they're going to head towards the shrine, see if anybody's in the jungle farming that up. They don't see anyone on the map quite yet. And check all the camps. And IG seem to know now. Scans coming out. They're all splitting up, getting in the tree line, make sure nothing's happening, but XXS might be in some trouble here. Although he's in the trees. And smoke will finally end there. HYM though, he's jumping in the trees. XSS quickly though, TP's home. So, smoke gank not happening there, but they're going to try again, it seems. Alright. Again, nobody showing on the map for either team, obviously, with the smoke going on here, but oh, Boboka breaking the smoke, doing a nice job there. They don't have any detection. He's going to be able to walk scot-free there. Puts down a sentry down low, but we're going to maybe try to get Q as a consolation prize, but he's TPing out, or he's blinking back. Boboka cutting a tree with HYM on it. He's going to smoke him up. He's got the defusal, keeping him there. Dust coming out and TP coming in now. But ult from Boboka going to be enough. Yang a little too slow and is going to get the swap off. Drums coming out, another smoke, and the stun coming in from End, and the right clicks and raises from Ori going to be enough to take Bobakai out. So both roamers down. HYM does have buyback, whereas Bobakai does not, but I feel like he didn't need to throw down the Tricks of the Trade there. Another right click would have finished him off, and he could have tried to escape, and then Tricks of the Trade out of any stun attempt from End. Burning and OP look to be trying to push to tier 3, maybe force some TPs home as Q and XSS try to hold the back line there. OP's going to be TPing home instead. Burning's going to try to keep pushing. Force at least one TP. HYM's coming up. 4 to 5 coming out from the Radiant. So HYM's going to try to solo defend from now. At least push Burning back. This tier 3 takes a good amount of damage. Already at half health. Meanwhile, the rest of Vici Gaming hasn't done anything up top. XSS and Q able to hold this tier 3. Nice job by them. Yeah, I mean, Burning got about 1,000 damage here on this tier 3, while the rest of his team wasn't able to convert into anything. There's only about a minute and a half left on Aegis, as Ori does pick up the Talisman of Evasion. Almost has enough for the Eagle Song as well, but not quite yet. So the rest of IG is going to play it a little safe here, stay in their base. Bobakai going to kind of make sure that Burning stays safe as well. So XSS going in for that Shadow Blade to make these RPs hopefully a little easier for him. Hasn't really had too many of those huge team ones yet. They did do a nice job keeping Ori down. And alright, Bobakai TPing back. Gonna have a big fight here. Q with an aggressive blink. Not sure what that was. So easy kill for Ori as he gets repelled up, gets the tier 3 down easily. He's gonna start right in on this melee barracks. Bobakai throwing down the silence, but Ori gonna walk right out of it. He's got that Solar Crest, just does so much for him. 12 armor, evasion increase, and Fortify dropping down. But this melee barracks is just Ori doing nothing, but on the back end, it's XSS. Oh, Q getting the finger off. Guardian Angel popped, and might be in some trouble. Gets the Force Staff out. Q going in, zipping in, trying to get HYM, but he gets stunned up himself. Lifted by Chuan. So Storm Spirit's out, has buyback. You don't want to expel it though. They're doing nothing to defend. Q throwing out the Earth Spike and Burning, getting some right clicks. But here comes Wukong's command. Bobakai trying to do some work on his own, but gets seen by the Sentry. And Aegis expires. So 2 down so far for Invictus Gaming and their melee racks. And looks like Vici will just back out after that. Maybe a consolation prize here with End, but not really what they want. So they lose a rack, tier 3, lose a racks, and 2 heroes just for End. Not really worth it in my eyes, but weird play. Actually, they lost 3, not just 2, because Q had that weird blink where he just blinked in and walked back. Not really sure what was going through his mind there. Ori hits level 20. It's a 2 damage per soul. Which, I mean, when you're sitting at those 36 souls, it just does so much more. I mean, he hits for a little over 360, 370 right now. Just right click, so I mean, let's just negate armor for a second, and Q takes what, 3 or 4 right clicks to kill him. Not even including raises or any other teams doing anything. So Aegis has expired on Ori, so another 3 minutes or so until Roshan's back up, and that one will have a cheese on it. I'm actually surprised that Ori was going for that melee racks. I thought he was going to try to, just do some chip damage on the range racks, but, Invictus didn't want to do anything. Chuan with the lift, OP with a really aggressive zip in, and he won't even be able to get out. HYM picking up the kill there. No buyback here on the Storm Spirit, so check our buyback statuses real quick. And 3 on the Radiant side with Ori, Chang, and End, and 3 with Burning, XSS, and Q. But you really want it on OP and maybe even Bobakai rather than Q. Sure, Q throws out the Earth Spikes and the Hexes, has that finger every now and then, but Bobakai throwing down the silence and XSS skewering back Ori into the base. And the swap coming in from End. Here comes Wukong's command. Burning stuck in the middle of it right now, trying to spin, get out. End with the Shadow Amulet, and Burning will have the Manta Style out of that. Pops a Shrine, but Ori's going to do some damage to this tier 3 here. Q blinking in, getting the 2-man Earth Spike. Trying to kill this Ori, but the BKB gets popped. Tricks the trade, not going to be enough to take up Bobakai. Oh, but a 3-man RP! XSS trying to skewer him back. will not be able to. Ori trying to get the ult off before he dies. Does a lot of damage. XSS will fall. It'll be Bobica on the backside picking up end, but Guardian Angel going to be able to save. Only Yang. He should be able to TP out. So it'll be 4 falling here for VG and only 1 in the way of Invictus Gaming. There might have been a buyback as well. But nope. So a 4 for 1. 7,000 XP exchange. IG gets some chip damage done to their tower, but all in all, a big win for them. Burning's going to look to clear out this mid wave and take the last tier 2 of the game, hopefully. He's got his Manta style, he's got the Diffusal, and he's working towards his own butterfly. Mimic that of Ori over there. Yang, intelligently back off. Doesn't need to deal with Burning, who doesn't have Omnislash up, but the Aura Spike and the right clicks from Burning would be more than enough. HYM though on the back end. Don't see him. Oh, they're pinging him out though. They cut the tree. OP going in on HYM, stunned up. Here comes Burning with the right clicks and Shadow Amulet. They don't have detection, but it does not matter. OP finishing him off, and Sentry did get dropped down a little late, but nice job picking off HYM there. Does not have buyback yet either, so be a little bit longer until they try to push another tier 3 here. Or take the bottom racks, depending what VG wants to try to do. I think the ball is still in their court. I mean, all the waves are pushing out in favor of them. Maybe try to see a smoke here. Q's got it up. They might... There it is. They're going to try to smoke in. They scan. They do find the other team, so... But they're going to be going up high ground here. XSS smoke breaks on him. The sound's coming out on Ori. He's in some trouble here. The repel coming out. Omnislash dropped on him too. And will... Oh, RP on 2. Finger coming out. Ori's falling fast. And it'll be End falling first, actually. Ori gets the ult off. Burning and OP stunned up. Jeez. Chuan falling back. Burning. Trying to finish off Ori before he gets the sounds coming in. OP getting the stun off. Q in some trouble. Bobica. Yang's trying to TP out, but Wukong's command hits on all 5. Three-man stun, but it looks like HYM will fall in the end. So a 4 for none. I thought Q was going to fall as well, but this should be a set of racks. Only buyback on end. Nice job by Invictus there. They're going to clear out this wave and push as fast as they can. Might see one TP home, try to take care of this. But, no. Should be easy, a tier 3, once their creep wave gets there. They're going to lose their racks, though. Nobody TPing home, so they don't really care. They might have to go for a GG push, but, yep. Ori's going to be up in 30 seconds. I mean, right now it'd be a 5-on-3, but HYM has 15 seconds. They're not going to be able to do too much other than maybe take the melee racks here, I think. Looks like VG won't defend it also. Range as well. But they lost the racks of their own. And didn't even secure the range racks, really, so... Not sure how worth it that was. They could have TP'd one back, maybe XSS, to take care of the creep wave. And Bobica here, going Ags and get the little pocket Riki going on. Should the game last long enough, and Roshan being pinged out now. HYM in the vicinity. He'll jump over to Roshan. So the Shadow Blade finished up on XSS. Chuan breaking the smoke here on the other team. He's going to get the lift off, but the Force Staff coming out, saving Burning's life. Nice job there by XSS. He looks to contest this, but Roche is falling so fast. Oh, Burning coming in with a spin. Ori repelled up, though. Just trying to finish off Roche as fast as he can. OP trying to finish off End on the backside. Burning has Omnislash. He's going to drop it down, and Roshan will fall, and Ori will pick it up. Guardian Angel coming out. Nobody's fallen quite yet. And Ori will get the ult off. Not going to connect on too much. XSS is invis. Oh, it looks like Burning's going to be falling pretty fast here. So far, only Burning. End has fallen too. Had to buy back. No buyback on Q or Burning. Bobica in some trouble. They have vision of him, and he'll fall too. So only buyback here on OP left. So these two are going to have to try to defend. As should be another easy racks here for Ori and company. Getting stuck in that Wukong's command is really hurting Invictus Gaming here. So hard to fight in, and you know, you think you're about to finish off a hero, and then the Guardian Angel comes in from Yang, Purify and Repel, just His win rate might not be as high as it used to be, the 60% on this Omni Knight, but still a hard hero to fight against. So looks like mid racks will fall. Still got 30 seconds till Burning's up, 20 till Boboka's up. XSS just trying to do his best, throwing out the shockwaves, and they're going to move right to the top. Q blinking in for the stun. OP trying to come in too, but the stun from HYM going to blow up OP. He is buyback, but doesn't know if he's going to expel it here. Might have to wait for Burning before he buys back. Oh, XSS does a nice job getting in on End here. He just bought back. OP buying back, trying to finish off End. Eat the cheese. Nice job there by Chuan bringing it to him. Chuan might fall instead, but they look like they might all get out. OP trying to get something going on. He will fall, so that's a dieback for him. Riki throwing down the tricks of the trade. Q will fall as well, and this might be GG as Megas are finished off. Only buyback left on Q. XSS and Burning's falling as well as the Jingo Mastery attacks him, and that's an ultra kill there for Ori. GG called. Vici Gaming doing a nice job. I thought that they had more team fight there for Invictus with XSS having RP, Tricks of the Trade, and Omni Slash with the spin. But it was Chuan doing a nice job, and same with Yang. But I think MVP would have to go to End. Had a lot of nice swaps, either getting XSS out of position, getting Ori back in where it needed to be. It was a nice job though at the end there by Yang getting the cheese to end. Ensure that he stays alive. So GG, Vici Gaming won. So again, I'm Ryan. Follow me at CrawDaddyMur, Twitch, Twitter, and thanks for watching.